and welcome to the fellow Cochran channel viewers. Please like, subscribe, share, and comment. It helps this channel to grow, and it helps me to bring you these great videos that we all love. So on today's show, we've got the Timber EVO here, and we've got the camera on top. So it's been really windy. There's some crosswinds today, but it just died down for the last second, so I'm eager to just get up in the air. I think it's gonna, die down for the evening, but I don't know. Here it comes back again. Don't usually get crosswinds at this runway that often, but anyway, yeah, I have this is a run cam. First of all, the plane. This is the E-Flite 1.5 meter Turbo Timber Evolution. I've got a 4S 3300 milliamp battery in here right now, and we have the Runcam 2 4K in there, and hopefully running this time, because it looked like the card that I had in it there before wasn't filming, even though the card wasn't full. It was only about half full. And with footage from this camera, and then it was old footage. I'd already used some of it and that anyway, so I deleted that and reformatted the card. And it seemed to take a while to format, not like usual. And then the card didn't want to record for more than 10 seconds at a time. Like, that's usually what like a slow card does, right? Certain cameras need a certain speed of card, SD card in them, and so I think it was that, even though again it already had recording, and I formatted it in the camera too, right? So anyway, I did do some testing with this card that's in it, and it looked like it was recording okay. We need to get a flight's worth out of it, at least, right? And these are going to be the longish flights, and this is like an 8-minute flight on this plane with this battery. So I really wanted to kind of scope out my field, because we've never filmed here with the first person view, if you will, the camera on. There's me. And so I wanted to kind of check out my boundaries there, and check out the tree. That's where we hit with the Spitfire. So that's out of bounds to me right there, right? So it's kind of good and safe there. So I'm gonna kind of circle around and come in at my normal approach vector, if you will, and just to see, this is kind of the footage that I want to watch back, right, to see, judging my depth perception and all that stuff there. And same thing down at this end down there, like that looks good and clean to me. There's kind of like that one dead tree that sticks a little bit out of their property. Maybe it's not even on their property, or it's right on the edge of the property line and not theirs. That's why it's dead. And those people down in this house here, which you really can't see at all because it's all in the trees there now, but they're super nice, and they love the planes, and they're very encouraging, right? So they don't mind me flying over top of them, but I don't try to. I try to cut short of their property each time, and use that tree line basically as my border, right? So right there looks like I'm nicely inside it, and then again for the long tree line there, I'm kind of right above it, I believe, right now from my perception. These guys over there are a nice marker for me, because I know that's the corner and where I have to start to turn. and now I'm starting to just, you know, make sure I drop in before that skinny little tree in between the let me come back around. So in between the last two telephone poles, just above that wire. So right here is where I want to be doing my approach to the runway, and then kind of straighten out, because then I can see it and I don't lose sight of it from the bigger trees over there, which has been an issue a couple times. Or just come in too deep over top of those tall trees, because it's a little deceptive from like here, you know, they look like 25 feet tall, right? But they're not. They're like about 40 feet tall, right? So, and I forgot my cones and dots. I have these racing dots, like day glow things there for on-road racing, to put on the road. I don't really want to put anything on the road here for the Jeff's landing challenge, and today is not a good day because it's you know, right at the edge of my comfort zone for being windy and to do accurate kind of stuff. Like, look at it, it's just it's just flying sideways just to try and keep straight, right? So anyway, the purpose of this flight was the FPV, right? And you know, I know some people have asked for the footage. They like to see that footage, right? And I want to start doing a little bit more, you know, just to kind of mix up what we're seeing on the in my videos, right? So get a little bit of first-person view. It's not really an issue on these bigger planes. It doesn't even notice the weight of the camera or fly any different, and it's not placed very strategically on this one, but it gives a good picture. It's just plonked right on top of the wing there. So, you know, losing a little bit of aero, but not much at all. So yeah, this has just been a kind of tootling around and touring flight there, and this is the plane that you want for a windy day. Let me fly, let me come around there and on the short side of the field, and this is into the wind there now, and zero throttle. No flaps either, right? So it's losing a little bit. Let's do it again with the flaps on. It's full flaps. We'll go a little bit deeper. So right there is like the end of that tree line, and starting to get into the other property over there, which there's a little development there. So that's way slower. Look at that. It's pretty much kiting almost. A couple more miles an hour and it would be some super slow flying, if you want to call that flying. It's more like semi-hovering, but yeah, strong crosswind today at Philly Field. Is our timer already? I guess I've been yakking away, right? So let's yeah, let's bring around for landing, and hopefully this camera was still recording. Oh yeah, I can feel the battery starting to go a little bit. Sure enough, the wind's really strong there right now, so this could be a bit of a hairy landing. It's I'm gonna take the flaps off so it'll actually come down. Ooh, you can see it, but I knew that was pretty much going to happen there anyway. Oh no, did it flip right over? Poor timber. It'll actually come down. Ooh, you can see it, but I knew that was pretty much going to happen there anyway. Oh no, did it flip right over? Here it's you know, it's bent over into the road itself there too, and if you just touch it now, because it's so stringy and weedy, it's gone. That's it. Like it stops the plane, or it spins it out, or whatever. You can't even graze it. So anyway, I think all is good. Let's check that FPV cam. Reset our landing gear. Yo, still flashing. Good sign. Press the stop. Stop flashing. Process a second. All right. Well, hopefully that's our FPV flight for you. Love and peace from Canada, and we are YouTube.